Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. I'm Tanya. Today is Friday, April 28th, 2023. It is the end of the month, y'all. It is the end of the month. It's over. It's over. Sunday, it's over. And we are into May. We are in hyperdrive. Hold on, because like I keep telling y'all, this ride is about to go live and it's going to be a doozy. Let's start today off with a blessing. Dear universe, dear creator, dear spirit guides, please give us, the collective, a blessing for this Friday, a blessing just for us. Which one? This one. We get the blessing of creativity. All right. Open your hearts and minds and accept this blessing. Express yourself creatively and reconnect with your inner child. As ideas and inspirations surface, express them without thought, censorship, or judgment. Don't try to make sense of things. Just allow, just feel, just be. This is a time where all is possible. You are limited only by what you think is impossible. Namaste. I love this blessing. This blessing is asking us, begging us to unchain that little child within you. Let her or him free. Let them wander, roam, run, have fun. Don't censor yourself today. Don't put yourself in a box. Be as free as you were when you were a small child. Be as imaginative as you were when you were a small child. Be open. Be open so that the blessings can flow into you. Namaste, namaste. Good morning, everyone. Let me read this one more time, just for everybody who's just getting in the room. The blessing of creativity. Express yourself creatively and reconnect with your inner child. As ideas and inspirations surface, express them without thought, censorship, or judgment. Don't try to make sense of things. Just allow, just feel, just be. This is a time where all is possible. You are limited only by what you think is impossible. Namaste. Good morning. Good morning. Let me get over here and say good morning to all of my spirit tribe. Good morning, spirits beyond the stars. Good morning, Chase. And thank you for always being here to moderate. I appreciate you. Good morning, Pancakes. Good morning, G Mac. Good morning, Michelle. Hello. Hello from Las Vegas to Philly. Good morning, Mildred. Hello. Good morning, Rose Blue. Good morning, Mesa Trees 8. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Hello, Risa, my friend. Good morning. Good morning, Patty G. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for participating in the chat. All right, let's go ahead. I got 3 pages worth of questions. It's going to be a live. So let's y'all strap in and get ready for this. This should be some fun today. We got a mix of questions today. So we're going to have some fun with this Friday Live. We're not going to be all doom and gloom. We got enough of that. We need to change the energy. All right. We're going to talk about Fox right now. Will Laura Ingraham be fired from Fox News? Let's see if they're going to have to change their entire lineup, if all of their master journalists are going to soon be retired. Will Laura Ingraham be fired from Fox News? Oh, cards are upside down. Go back in. Here we go. Give me a concrete yes or no, please. Tarot. This is the whole money thing, guys. The cards that are coming out it's all about money. And here we go. And the yes we got is the moneyed yes. Laura Ingraham's head is on the chopping block as well. Guys, we may see a hole when they come back after this because it's not done yet. So, I mean, everything that's happening, we still have a lot more to go. So, remember, until this second lawsuit is over, everybody's on quicksand. But as it stands right now, Fox is going to be getting rid of all of its stars. All of its stars are going to be gone. Ingraham, Tucker, Hannity, all of these people, Bartiromo, all of them. They're going to have to put a fresh face on Fox. And here it is. All of the dirtiness, all of the sewer is going to be bubbling up. The stench is going to be too great. And guys, somebody said it on Wednesday. The stockholders, the people who profit from Fox News are not profiting. So all these lawsuits are costing the shareholders their bottom line. So they're going to be facing a loss. And you can understand that rich people don't have no loyalty to nobody. So it doesn't matter what your name is. It don't matter. If you're not making them money. Question I left earlier on your left lies. I have a question from you, Rose Blue. So just, yeah. If I don't ask it, just ask me again. But I have your name is written right here. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning. Hello. Good morning, Lisa. Hello. Good morning, Seeker. Right on. Good morning, y'all. Right on, Mesa Trees. All right, we got on this. We styling and profiling today, y'all. Oh, I feel good today. Let me get back into these questions. All right, my next question is from Spirits Beyond the Stars. Will Fox News be forced to reorganize? Are they going to have to restructure? And this is where this Laura Ingraham and all this comes from. Is Fox News going to be forced to reorganize after all of these lawsuits have culminated? Or is Fox News going to be forced to reorganize, restructure? All right. Now, here's the thing. I didn't get a yes, so I had to, obviously that's a no. But we've got the devil in the details. There's going to be something to happen. They're not going to be forced to change their policies. And I don't understand why, because they're going to settle. That's why. Fox News is not going to be forced to reorganize or restructure because they are going to settle the lawsuits. And because of them settling the lawsuits, that lets them off the hook from the government getting involved and forcing them to stop lying. So Fox News is not going to be forced to restructure or reorganize because they are paying off their lawsuits instead of letting them go all the way through the courts. So they're gonna settle with Smartmatic. They're gonna settle with everybody that has a lawsuit against them, so that they will not be forced to restructure. There you go. But guys, still, the shareholders are the ones that are gonna be driving the car. And if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. I don't care who you are. If it don't make dollars, if people aren't making money off of it, they don't want nothing to do with it. They will take their money and leave and go elsewhere. All right. My next question is from Pam Cakes. When will people of color in the South, or no, I don't think it's a when, will people of color in the South stop being victimized? People in Mississippi, Texas, and Louisiana, people of color in the southern states. Will people of color in the southern states stop being victimized by the government. Not until the people of color in those states, in every state, decide exactly how we want to exist. I'm a person of color. I can't say no they. That's a we. We cannot elevate ourselves out of the mire until we have changed our mindset and have decided that this is no longer working for us. When we come together, and we can't come together closed-minded, and we can't come together in a slave mentality. That is the number one. We have to free our own minds first. First and foremost, we have got to look in the mirror and see exactly the creature, the creation that is staring back at us. We have to understand who we are and why we're here. We have to deprogram ourselves from what has been poured into us. And once we separate ourselves, once we decide that this is not our legacy, then we can rise. We will find our level. And what's happening to us, people of color, right now, is that we are being forced below. We are being kept down so that we cannot find equilibrium. This is done in everything, in our education, in our housing, in job availability, in everything. We are always being kept suppressed. Now, yes, many of us do find a way around the edges, and we find our way to rise. But in our rising, we're not reaching back behind us and bringing communities with us. So the majority are still weighed down. This is an awakening. And I'm talking to everyone, not just my people of color. We all must figure out exactly who we are, why we are here, shake off the programming that is keeping us enslaved, and then rise. It is up to every single one of us to disassociate ourselves from the matrix. That's a choice. You can choose to be weighed down and in stress by all of the terrible things that the government is doing, or you can awaken. You can see what is being done to people, and you can take a different path. This is where we all have our own free will, where we all have our singular choice to make. And it is our singular choice. We can choose to elevate our minds, to transmogrify, or we can choose to remain in the matrix, to remain controlled, to remain entertained. It's our choice. There you go. So until we stand up together, pancakes, until we each make our individual choice onto how it is we wish to exist, when we do that, we change. When we do that individually, we change. So change your mindset to change the world. Change your mindset in order to change your world. All right. My next question is from Renee A. Renee wants to know, what is the real reason that the Saudis are building a smart city, and I guess it's called Line City, a $1 trillion effort in the middle of the desert? $1 million smart city. $1 million. And guys, this is what I need you guys, because this is everything that they're doing. Like I said, they telegraph everything that they're doing. Mark Zuckerberg has got you in Oculus. He has got your children. He's got everybody who used to be hooked on Facebook is hooked on Oculus, except for us old folks who don't care. But Oculus is the training ground for this. There is a game called not a game, a movie called Ready Player One. Okay? Ready Player One. Ready Player One. Watch the movie. Just watch it. It'll explain a lot about this Oculus, okay? About this, putting this on your face. Line City. This is going hand in hand. A smart city. A smart city where the people don't have to think. Understand, your smart home, your smartphone, your smart car, everything is taking autonomy from you. When you give your power to your house, to your car, to your cell phone, you've taken power away from yourself. This is autonomy. Autonomy means the right for you to make your own decisions. This smart city in Saudi Arabia, I mean, where Oman, all of that is already, you might as well say, this is a controlled, top-down controlled city. The people, the population are strictly controlled. In a smart city, however, and we can thank China for this, y'all. This is facial recognition, voice recognition, pattern recognition. So basically, a smart city, people who live in a smart city, you won't need currency. You won't need anything because everything about you is programmed into the matrix of where you live. When you walk out of your house or walk to your door, it's predicting you're about to go somewhere. Door opens, you leave. You go to the store, you select what you want. You don't pay. No, you just walk right out the store. Everything about you has become digitalized. A smart city takes you out of everything and just makes you a part of the fabric. So everything is moving and you're just a part of the movement. There's no more autonomy. There's no more, I'm an individual person. Everything is programmable, including you. You exist in a seamless society, and one in which you cannot break the rules. Because understand, if you're different, if you're not going with the flow, if you are not in the current, then you will not be allowed to exist in this smart city. Chaos cannot exist. So you will be eliminated. Okay? And I want y'all to understand these little robot dogs that they have invented. This is what's going to be patrolling those cities. You're not going to need a policeman. Oh, not a human to make a decision. No. If you are disruptive in this smart environment and you fail to exist by the code of this program, you are deleted. It's not going to be a policeman to come and knock at your door. No, you are deleted. Understand why they are inventing the things that they are inventing. Don't think that they're inventing these police dogs with guns on their heads for no reason. Who do you think those dogs are going to shoot? Why do you think they're putting it on something that does not have a conscience? A robot does not care. A robot can be programmed to kill whoever they program it to kill. It has no feelings. A human person does. So a human person could see somebody who's ill or injured, who's laying in the street, but that person is blocking traffic. That's a violation of the rules. But instead of helping the person to their feet, here comes a robot dog, sees the person is hurt. Oh, they may be seriously hurt. We're not going to take them to the hospital and fix them. No. The robot machine decides that your life is not valuable anymore and you are eliminated. Picks you up, takes you off the street, traffic goes. Be aware of where they are trying to lead society. Let your imagination free. When you're talking about electronic cities to where you don't have to do nothing, you don't have to think. You just wave your hand and the door opens. You walk into a store, it's already scanned who you are. It's already linked to your bank account. You don't have a checkout stand. Why? Don't need one. You select what you want, walk out the door. Soon as you walk out the door, that money has been deleted from your doggone account. Whole Foods, Anyone? Anyone? Already here. Okay? Pay attention. Don't get saddled by all the nonsense that they have. Everybody's worried about Ted Cruz and Marjorie Taylor Greene. These are people. Look at the stuff that they are about to change our world with. They have everybody distracted with this nonsense politics, while in the back room, they doing the Jetsons thing, and they're going to eliminate a lot of us. Understand, if you're not valuable to society in these smart cities, you will not exist. Okay? Pay attention. Just pay attention. Let me get over here to these questions. I just been rambling. All right. Hello, Pam. All right. Hello, Teresa. Oh, thank you. Oh, this is one of the thrift store necklaces, y'all. I gotta be careful about the thrift store stuff I wear, because here I go. I'm excited again. And I have never owned a black necklace. I really like this. Good morning, Mildred. Mildred says, my daughter has a smart house. The internet went out and she said, how we gonna turn the lights on? And I said, duh, the switch. Oh my. Teresa, the government should be for everyone. At least that's the way it should be. But sadly, it's not the case. No, Teresa. Teresa K. Talk or Tack. I'm just going to call you Teresa. No, because the government has never been for us. The government was created to go against us. The government is anti-us, okay? We were doing just fine. We did not ever need a government. There was a whole bunch of rich folks that said, hey, we ain't got no control over these people. How do we get control over people? We give them a title, give them a false sense that they actually control something, let them vote on things, and then we can control everything. We're going to call that government. But we're going to be running it up here from the top. But we're just going to put these people in place to let them think that they are actually having a say in what's going on. That's what government is. That's what government has always been. It's not going to change. It was never for us. It never will be for us, unfortunately. If it was, we would not have the society that we live in. If government was for the people, we would not. After the first school shooting, after Sandy Hook, assault rifles would have been banned. They would have never been allowed to exist. American government showed exactly who they were. Was it 24 years ago? How long ago was Sandy Hook? Those children would be adults now. And our country has done nothing. In fact, we've slidden further backwards. The government has done absolutely nothing to protect our most prized asset, our future. Just put that in your back pocket. But because until a government can say that they have done something to actually protect its citizens, that government has done nothing for its citizens. If you're not safe to walk the street, you're not safe at all. Welcome to America. And we're gonna take the blinders off. I ain't protecting nobody. Especially the government. The government is responsible for 99.95% of the problems in America. Okay? Because they have set up ways to keep people disenfranchised, to keep people fighting against each other, to keep people poor. Okay? So until America fixes its own ego problem, till the government gets rid of all the monsters, I'm going to call it as I sees it. Okay. So there you go about Renee. It's about control. My next question is from Spears Beyond the Stars. Real estate companies and builders are building new homes, but they're only renting them, not selling them to buy. And these real estate companies, it's not real estate companies. These are venture capitalists. This is who is buying the land and building all these buildings. These are dishonorable. I'm going to call venture capitalists what they are. They are vultures. They are wolves. Okay. They buy low to sell high. They buy low, build all this property. They don't want to sell it because if they sell it, they can't continuously make money off of it. But if they rent it, then it's a drum that they can empty and fill at will because they control the price, they control everything. So they could literally rent to a person at this rate this month, the next month, raise the rent, force these people out, put new people in at a higher rate, and just keep going and keep making money. What you're seeing should be criminal. It should be criminal. But unfortunately, this is how our American government is set up to protect those who wish to harm us. Understand, remember old Donnie Boy did away with our consumer protections. I'm going to put my cards down because I need y'all in the back to hear this. Donald J. Trump made it legal for companies to victimize us. He took away our consumer protection rights. Okay? Understand what our government is doing. And not one person in Congress fought against it. Not one senator, not one congressman. I didn't hear nothing from no governors of states. I didn't hear nothing from nobody as Donald Trump signed away all of our consumer protections. Does anybody know if old Biden has reinstated them? I don't think so. So we're still running around with no protection. It is legal for government to victimize us. Pay attention to the stuff that really matters. All right. Next question. Will old Tucker Carlson go to Russia to do news there? This, like I said, this is going to be a fun show. So we're just going to ask a bunch of questions. No, Tucker is not going to go to Russia to be a correspondent. No, Tucker is going to go to Russia, though. Tucker is going to go to Russia. And this is going to be lit. Oh, my goodness. Okay, here's the important stuff. All right, spirits, if you asked this question, good question. All right. Tucker is not going to go to Russia to be a news anchor. Tucker is going to Russia. He's going to go to Russia to get marching orders for entertainment purposes only. Okay, I already said on Wednesday that Tucker Carlson is going to enter the 2024 presidential election. Not with any idea or hopes of winning. He's going to be a bomb. He's going to be a bomb. He is going to work for Vladimir to destroy the United States from the inside. And now that he doesn't work, now that he's a free agent, he can be the stick of dynamite that he was born to be. All right, there you go, guys. There you go. No, Tucker ain't going to go and practice no journalism overseas. Nah, he's just going to go get his orders on how to destroy the United States from the inside, from the horse's mouth. For entertainment purposes only. Oh, my goodness. Okay, my next question is from Rose Blue. Russia has, it's about Tucker. Russia lost its number one propagandist. That was one line severed, but we just answered that with the last question. Sorry, guys, I don't read the question in front before I read the question I'm asking. So, Rose Blue, I hope what I just talked about answers your question too. Yes, that propagandist is gone off the TV, but now he's a free agent. Now he is free to literally insert himself directly instead of indirectly anywhere Vlad wants to insert him. All right, y'all. If you guys are enjoying this show so far, please give me a thumbs up. Just hit the thumbs up. Do me a solid, all right? Thank you much. I appreciate you. My next question is from Edwina S. Expats in other countries are being forced to submit a proof of life form to the government, or else their checks, their government checks, retirement checks, whatever, Social Security checks won't be mailed anymore. Edwina wants to know if this is true because they have a family member in Panama that they have not heard from. So, is this true, Taro? Is the United States government forcing people on Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, or any type of where they get a government check to submit a proof of life to continue receiving their payments? Here we go. Yes or no? Is this true? Okay. I don't have a yes. I don't have a yes. But I have, this is something that is worrying a whole bunch of people. I would look into this further, Edwina. I would make sure, I would be making phone calls to find out what the requirements are and why. Make some phone calls. I'm not getting a yes on this, but I'm getting that this is making a whole bunch of people. A whole bunch of people are very nervous about not receiving their checks, about the government keeping their money. So make phone calls. Please, guys, educate yourselves about these things. Make phone calls and ask the people who are actually in charge of these things what needs to be done. Because it may be some people are scaring people, or it may be that there is actually a new requirement. Make a phone call. Make a phone call to whatever agency it is and ask them if there's something that is being changed. All right, let me get over here and say hello. Oh, what's going on? Hello, Iniquitous Feminina. Hello, Barbara M. Hello. Hello, y'all. Hello, Archelaus. I'm glad you guys are here. All right, here we go. Hello, Seeker. Hello, everybody. I'm going to try to get back over here. I'm going backwards through the chat. I'm not reading. I'm just looking for names. Good morning, everybody. Let me see if there's any questions that I'm missing over here. The government should be, oh, there. Okay, I remember that question. Good morning, Mojo. Hello. All right. Let's see. I don't see any questions, but okay, I'm gonna go back down to the bottom. There you go. So if you have anything else, just go ahead and put it at the bottom. Hopefully I'll see it. Here we go. Next question is from Genealogy Junkie. Japan wanted to dump contaminated water from Fukushima into the ocean. They were told no. Genealogy Junkie, and this was a long time ago. Yeah. So the question is Japan dumping that contaminated water into the sea, or is it seeping into the sea? So yes or no, Taro, is the contaminated water from Fukushima, has it been dumped into the ocean this whole time? You know it has. You know it has. Where else could they put it? I mean, they could throw it in the middle in a volcano, but they don't have good luck with that. Is contaminated water from Fukushima being dumped into the ocean? Yes or no? Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And it has been. They've been trying to keep it secret. It's been harming ocean life. Yes. Ever since Fukushima melted down, that contaminated water has been flowing into the ocean. Yes. My next question is from Julia Jackson. Praz from the Fugees admitted to being an informant. He's on trial for treason. Julia wants to know, did he have any involvement in Biggie or Tupac's unalivement? All right, Chase, I'll get there. Give me 1 second. Did Praz from the Fugees have any involvement with the unalivement of Biggie or Tupac? Here we go. Yes or no? Praz from, yep. Oh my. Yes, 2 yeses. And we got money. We got the whole suit here. We've got the King of Swords, the King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the High Priestess, the Ace of Wands, and the 5 of Cups. Yes. And with all these, with the suits, I want to say this, this is Julia. I'm going to have to look up this Praz guy. I need to do a deep dive on him because there's a whole story here. But the answer to your question is yes. But it is so much deeper. This guy is an informant, yes, but he was working for or protecting some powerful people. So, but the answer is yes, he had some involvement in what happened to Biggie and Tupac, or Biggie or Tupac, since I rolled them both together. Okay. Question from Seeker. Will Disney win? Oh, I've got this question in my reading already, Chase. I've got that question coming up. So don't worry about that. We gonna ask it. Mildred, why is DeSantis traveling the world and not handling his business in Florida? That's easy. DeSantis is running around. When I say we have to find like-minded people to associate ourselves with, watch what the Republicans are doing. That's exactly what DeSantis is doing. He is a one-man traveling sideshow, trying to search out for all the people with nano brains who are on his side. He is building his coalition. He is spreading his vitriol. He is spreading his poisonous hate, okay? And he's making money because everywhere he goes, he's charging a speaking fee. He's charging people to buy his stupid book, buy his products, to pay to listen to him, okay? He is a grifter. He is on the grift. He's doing the exact same thing old Donnie Boy is doing, traveling around the country, spewing vitriol, growing a base of like-minded fools to follow behind him and support him as he tries to tear the fabric of society completely apart. That is what that's why DeSantis is traveling the world and not handling his business. Hello, Iniquitous Feminina. Oh, here, Rose Blue has a question. Will the Texas governor leave in the spring of 2024? Let's see. Let's ask what's going to happen to old Abbott. Is Abbott in or out? What is going to happen with Abbott in 2024, Terrell? If anything, what will happen to the governor of Texas, Greg Abbott, in 2024? King of Cups, Page of Cups, Justice, and the Fool. The Lovers, 7 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Okay, so Abbott is showing up as the King of Cups. But in front of him, he's got his folly. All the stuff that he has been doing is about to come and get him because Justice is chasing him. All right, we got the Page of Cups, the rich, stinky fish, all of this just garbage. I don't see him being gone unless he is involved in some lawsuits. There is some loss here, but this is theft. I don't know if this is him stealing or something being stolen from him. If he is up for election in 2024, maybe the election is stolen from him. I don't know. That doesn't kind of feel right to me. But maybe, he has justice chasing him. Maybe there's something about removing people, removing children, removing people from where they're supposed to be, something about taking what is not yours and running away with it. Yeah, something is coming for old Abbott. And he's going to be left kind of standing holding the bag by himself. But there is going to be something with justice is coming with him, because something with justice is coming to Abbott. But we've got the lovers here, so it's going to be Abbott, not just singularly Abbott. If I said that before, I apologize. It's going to be Abbott and whoever he's in bed with the closest. They're going to be under some type of microscope. So I don't see him leaving, like dying. He may be in some type of trouble to where he's facing some kind of justice for some things that he has done that he oughtn't to have. But there you go. I don't see death. I don't see the typical cards that would say that he's going to be going away. But I'll say that he's going to be facing some issues. All right. There you go. Rose, him, federal money, and also washing machine. In them white go-go boots. Y'all talk about DeSantis. All right. Here we go. My next question is from Julia Jackson. Julia wants me to read on Harris Faulkner and Judge Jeanine Pirro being sued and fired. So I have no idea who Harris Faulkner is, and I didn't get to look him up. So I'll read on him though. Carol, please tell us anything you can about Harris Faulkner. Anybody in the chat want to give me a heads up about who Harris Faulkner is? Is he a journalist or just like a person, or is he it doesn't matter. I'll just read on him. Tell us what you can about Harris Faulkner. I just don't know who he is. Tell us what you can about Harris Faulkner. Will he be sued or fired? See, I'm not sure about this. So I'll just tell you what I get for Harris Faulkner, since I don't know what he does. I'll just tell you the cards with no specifics, since I don't know what his job is. Okay, we got the whole suit again. So Harris Faulkner is going to be facing some judgment. Whatever he did, the chickens is coming home to roost. He has been fingered for whatever he has done. They have pointed the finger at him and said it's his fault, he did it, and he should be held accountable for it. He's going to be in trouble for whatever he did. Again, he gets the Page of Cups, stinky fish too. So this person must be a person of means. Okay, must have some money. Oh, this is a woman. Harris Faulkner is a woman. Hold on. I got to go backwards. Y'all going to make me have to look this person up. Okay, so is this her father's a millionaire, Harris Faulkner, Lou's Castro on Fox, and it's a black woman with a name like that? Okay, so she came from money, obviously. But anyway, we got the stinky fish. So we're doing this deep dive. Thank y'all for telling me, because I had no idea. Harris sounds like a male, so I automatically. But anyway, this person is under the microscope for whatever it is that they did. She did. Now that I know it's a she. And here we got the stinky fish, the rich people problems. So she's got the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the King of Wands. So she is going to be under the microscope as well. We got the Page of Swords here, though, the spy in the camp. So I don't know. Is she going to be fired? Let's give me a clarification. Will she be fired? One card, yes or no? There's going to be news about it. This is a yes card. So she's under the microscope. She may be severed as well. So if she's looking at being fired or lawsuit being brought against her, there's going to be lots and lots and lots of talk about it. So there you go. The second question is about the second person about Judge Jeanine Pirro. Judge Jeanine Pirro. I think we already know that Pirro's going to be let go. Tell us what you can about Jeanine Pirro, Tarot. Tell us anything that you can tell us about Jeanine Pirro. Jeanine Pirro. Oh, she done for. 3 women out. Jeanine Pirro is one of 3 women who are going to be out. She's done. She's done at Fox News. Her days are over. The spotlight has been on her. She's not happy about this. But here it is. 3 women at Fox News are going to be let go. 3 women, at least 3 women. 3 women's names will be specific. Maybe that Harrison Faulkner is one of them. But Pirro, oh God, we already got a yes for Ingraham. They may lose all their women. So, let me finish. I'm picking up my cards. Get in a hurry, guys. Sorry about that. My mind started wandering. Hold on. Let me have a sip of my drink. Let me slow down, bring myself back to center. I'm not drinking tea today, guys. I am drinking cranberry pomegranate juice with coconut water. It is refreshing. It is so refreshing. If you have not mixed coconut water in with your favorite juice, please try it. And if you have the coconut water that has the little bits of pulp in it, try that with your favorite juice beverage. It just elevates it. It turns a glass of cranberry into a cocktail. It really does. And it elevates the mind. Enjoy life, guys. Have fun with your food. All right. So let me finish here on Judge Jeanine Pirro. So, like I said, we got at least 3 women who are going to be out on their ear. Jeanine Pirro is one of them. She has got a lawyer and everything, but they've got so much on her that she's not going to be able to fight, but she is going to be fighting along with one other specific person. I feel like she's being taken down with another person, and they have kind of linked up. They're not going to win, but they're going to be worried about their money because these people didn't prepare for this. They thought that the cash cow, they were going to just continue to thump this cash cow. A lot of these people, they were making a lot of money while they were doing their dirt, but they were spending their money, not saving it. So a lot of these people are going to find themselves really pinching their pennies, holding on to everything, selling stuff to try to maintain the lifestyle that they have become accustomed to off that Fox titty money. All right. Spirits Beyond the Star. Yeah. Oh, I haven't. Spirit says, I like coconut water and aloe vera juice. I have aloe vera juice. I'm going to try that in some drinks. All right. Y'all talking about Mildred, fresh juiced oranges changed my life. Get that vitamin C, girl. Dominion looking at Pirro. Dominion is suing Pirro. A lot of these people, that's it. That's why the money. These folks gonna be broke. I think Harris was her mother's maiden name. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, well, she's a rich something. He's a muckety muck. That is just an interesting name. I mean, that's a name you would have never put a black woman on that name in 100 years. In 100 years, nobody would say that's the name of a black woman. Not in 100 years. All right. My next question is from Beautiful Girl. Beautiful girl wants me to do a deep dive on Zoe Zephyr. This is a Montana trans female lawmaker who has just been banned from speaking on the floor because she tried to stand up for transgendered children's health care. And the state of Montana said, nope, we ain't going to let you speak at all. And they want to pull up these, oh, you can't be disruptive on the floor. Understand why they put those laws in place. And I listened to her speech. This Zoe Zephyr was, I mean, if you listen to it, please go listen to it. And then you ask yourself, did this person do anything that was against any decorum by trying to stand up for a group of people who already don't have a voice? All right. So I'm going to do a deep dive on Zoe Zephyr. Tarot, please tell us all that you can. Oh my goodness. About Zoe Zephyr. All right. Unfortunately, guys, unfortunately. And this is where we get into the messiness of all these different states. Okay. They've censored her. They've silenced her. They've cut her off. They are going to push her out of office. They are working on every plan they can, not just to keep her silenced, but to remove her from the body all the way together. These people are working together. Zoe Zephyr does have a following. There is going to be a fight, a whole big fight because of this. Now, the body in its ignorance is going, they've already censored her, okay? They've already made it to where she can't speak on the floor and she can only vote in absentia. They don't want her in the building at all. They are going to force her out. They are going to force her out. But what they're doing is going to have unintended consequences, and it's going to be against the board. Okay, they have opened up this can of worms, and this is going to be, Montana is going to be protests. So in a place that are not used to it, Montana is about to have a whole bunch of people, mainly kids, and it's not going to be just transgendered kids. It's going to be a whole bunch of straight, young, school-age children who are going to be marching and screaming, refusing to go to school, refusing to do all kinds of stuff, creating an eyesore that the state is not going to be able to turn away from. This is going to start change happening in Montana. But unfortunately for Zoe Zephyr, they're going to force her out. But in them forcing her out, it's going to cause a groundswell of movement of children fighting for their rights. And guys, I'm gonna quote the Bible, even though I don't like to do it. And a little child shall lead them. Just remember that. And that is the truth, because when this is all said and done, it is going to be the children that are going to be leading the charge. You're absolutely right, Mildred. These clowns cannot think past yesterday. Iniquitous Feminina, please go just try you some coconut water. But I want you guys to really be careful. Read the back of it. Do not get some coconut water that is full of sugar and everything else. It should have 2 ingredients. Coconut water, okay? That's it. If it has more than 2 ingredients, do not buy it, okay? Don't buy it. So don't get tricked into buying something that is nothing but sugar and chemicals. Your coconut water should be nothing. The ingredients should be coconut and water, okay? Nothing else. Be mindful about that. Otherwise, you're getting poisoned, and they're doing it to everything. Excuse me. They are adding chemicals into stuff that doesn't need chemicals added to it. Next question from Beautiful Girl. Will Chief Justice Roberts be forced to testify on ethics on the SCOTUS? Oh, this is a good question. Will Chief Justice Roberts be forced to testify in an ethics investigation? Yes or no? Yeah. Oh, first card we get too. Oh my goodness. Give me a concrete. Come on. Give me a concrete. Yes or no? Seriously? Okay. With two clarifiers, I'm going to show you everything I got. And I'll put my clarifiers over here. First card we got is judgment. John Roberts is going to be, he's already kind of backed into a corner. He's going to be the one that's going to have to pass judgment. And this is, he doesn't want this task brought to him. He is at his tower moment because this is protecting himself or protecting the United States. And unfortunately, John Roberts is self-serving. He's at a crossroad because it's a hard decision for him to decide what's more important, self-preservation or preservation of the United States. And he's looking at himself more than he's looking at anything else right now. Okay, we got the lovers. This is them being in bed together. And this is not just the two. This is not the two. I want y'all to understand. This lovers card in John Roberts, this is who he's buddy with on the Supreme Court. This is whose back he has on the Supreme Court. Okay. All right, you got a spirit guide in my ear about to blow my eardrum up. I'm not seeing something. Hold on. So we've got the King of Cups below. Emotion. The King of Cups is a decent man. And I've always regarded John Roberts as a decent man. So maybe this is why I'm getting yelled at. He is at a crossroads. He is trying to decide what is the best for himself. But this is still a human person. We got the Page of Swords. Somebody gonna tell it. Somebody who knows something. John Roberts has dirt. There it is. John Roberts has dirt. And he has to decide whether he's going to protect or let it go. He knows, but that just makes the whole court corrupt. Okay, I'm going to just say it as it is. Like I keep saying, don't trust the government. We're talking about the justices who know the dirt that these justices are doing. They know who's bought and paid for. They know, they see the calendar, who's going on vacation, where. They ask the questions. How you going there? Where you doing? They know who's financing them. Nobody's in the dark. Number one, let's just put that on the table. Nobody's in the dark. And like I keep telling y'all, every single person, I don't care how pious you are, has a number. It may be astronomical. It may take somebody years to find it, but it's there. And unfortunately, for several members on our highest court, their number has already been found, and it wasn't even very hard. So when we're talking about the corruption on the Supreme Court, we have to look at totality, because what we saw with Judge Thomas is commonplace in the SCOTUS. All of them are doing it, taking something. All right? It's self-serving, and they do it because they know they've written the rules for themselves. They've written the rules to where they won't be held accountable. Okay? So we're talking about, is this going to go to an ethics investigation? Even if it does, what are they going to do to a Chief Justice? Are they going to impeach him? No. Are they going to remove him? No. Is it making people uncomfortable? Yes, because now we can ask different questions. Now we as a people can demand different things. All of these big rich people, and they are rich, I want you to understand that almost every person sitting on that Supreme Court is a millionaire. Just let that marinate. Almost every Supreme Court justice is a millionaire. Just let that marinate, okay? Because then you can understand who that they are protecting. And it ain't us. When nobody is in the working man's class, they're not working for us. And our government is full of millionaires. Full of millionaires. Just let that sink in. And then you can understand why our country operates the way that it does. Y'all over here on a Whole Foods thing. Good morning, Carrie. Hello, hello. All right. All right. My next question. How are the liberal females doing on the court? Jackson, Sotomayor, and Kagan. How are these three women surviving on the court? Terrell, please tell us. How is Kagan, Sotomayor, and Jackson, how are they faring on the court? Oh, we got movement. Is somebody gonna be? Please don't tell us one of the ladies is gonna leave. Okay, all right. The first card we got is the Knight of Wands, and this is the movement card. Huh. One of our liberal females is gonna leave the court. Why? Illness. Oh no. Okay, guys. I don't know why, but I don't know who, but one of our liberal judges is going to leave the court due to illness. One of our liberal judges is going to leave the court due to illness. So that's terrible. So somebody's not doing well. Sotomayor has been ill for a bit. I didn't even know. So I just somebody is about to leave the court. Somebody is ill. Oh gosh. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My next question is from Sharon Y. Here's a funny one. How is old Tucker Carlson's wife feeling now that he's been sacked? And the first thing I felt when I wrote this question down is her thing was, oh God, now I have to deal with him at home. She loves her husband. She loves her husband. You got to understand, these people who are married to these monsters have been married to these monsters for a long time. They know who they are, and they've stayed with them, knowing who they are. Please don't put your sensitivities on somebody else's spouse. They know who they married, and they are perfectly all right with who they are, or they wouldn't be with them. The only thing that is on Mrs. Carlson's mind is that she has lost a chunk of her free time. Now she has got to wake up and he ain't leaving the house. His grinning behind is there all day long, following her around, talking about make me a sandwich. All right. So that's how Mrs. Carlson is feeling. She just mad because he's at home. She lost her free time. My next question is about the 24-year-old that stole the classified documents. Will the classified document leaker, his name is Jack Tahera, will he get 25 years for treason? Understand that. And this is what I need everybody to know. What Jack Tahera did and what Donald J. Trump did are the exact same thing. Jack Tahera got apprehended by the whole army, complete with tanks and guns. They came to his house and perp walked him backwards down the driveway. But Donald Trump is running around the country. Same crime. Okay, this is what everybody has got to understand. Same crime. And we see the separation. We see that it doesn't matter if you're a regular, ordinary person, or they're going to drop the hammer on your head. But you're rich and entitled, you can do whatever you want to. Things that would have had you in prison day one, 4 years later, you're still running around flapping your gums with no consequences. Pay attention, y'all. But let's ask, will Jack Tahera get 25 years for treason? Yes or no? Yeah. Yes, he is. He's going to get the judgment, and justice is going to get him. Yes, he's going to get all of that, every bit of that, all of it, all of it. No, he ain't even going to get a chance to run away. No. Yep, they know he stole the documents. They know he did it. And they are going to throw the whole courthouse at him. Same crime. Former president of the United States committed should have had the exact same thing done to him. They should have showed up to Mar-a-Lago with tanks. They should have perp walked him backwards with his fat hands above his fat head. He should have had to kneel on the ground while they laid him down and put handcuffs on him and threw him in the back of a paddy wagon. That's exactly what he deserved. That's the crime he committed. But because of who he is, because he is a wealthy land-owning white man who used to be the president, ain't the president, used to be, past tense, has served no consequences for the same crime that a 21, 24-year-old kid did who was about to spend the fat part of the rest of his life in prison. Just let that marinate. Let it marinate. Hello, Jose. How you doing? Whew, 109 degrees. Where are you at? Carrie says it is 109 degrees where she's at. Carrie laid on the ground and bust his head on the door. Oh, my goodness. All right. Here we go. Let's see who asked this question. I think this question is from Sharon Y as well. 4 Mississippi inmates escaped prison. 1 was captured. 1 has been killed. 2 are at large. The question is, will the other 2 be apprehended this year? And then there's a second part of the question. Did prison staff aid in the escape of these inmates? So first part of the question, yes or no, Tara? Will the other 2 inmates at large be reapprehended in 2023? Yes. For both of them. 2 yeses came out at the same time. Both of them will be recaptured. Both of them will be recaptured alive. They going to beat the crap out of one of them now. And the other one, he going to be crying. But yeah, they going to recapture both of them this year, probably this week. All right. So, but yeah, they going to beat one of them up pretty good. And the other one, when you see him, he going to have tears in his eyes. Did prison staff aid in the escape of these inmates? Did prison staff aid in the escape of these inmates? Yes, at least one person, and they got paid. At least one prison staff member aided in the escape of these inmates, and they did it because they got money for it. Yes, yes, it was. There was assistance. Wasn't a whole lot, but there was enough assistance that facilitated them actually getting out of the facility. Now, here's the question everybody wants to know. Disney is suing DeSantis on the Don't Say Gay bill. Here you go, Rose Blue. Will DeSantis win this case? I mean, will Disney win the case? Will Disney win their suit against DeSantis? There we go. Will Disney win their suit against, okay, you don't want to be shuffled anymore, DeSantis? Here we go. Yes or no? Yep. Big yep. And DeSantis is worried. All this talking and stuff, DeSantis is worried. DeSantis is getting sued. He is getting sued, not the state of Florida. DeSantis is getting sued by Disney. Disney's going to win. That's a big yes. So I think, yeah, and DeSantis is worried about this, extremely worried, because he's not doing as well as he wants everybody to believe he is. Understand, a lot of the stuff that's going on in Florida is only because they have gerrymandered and cornered their legislation. But even that's still shaky. It's still shaky. DeSantis is going to lose his suit. DeSantis is going to lose against Disney. Mickey don't mess around. They shouldn't have messed with the mouse. I think that's going to be on t-shirts. Don't mess with the mouse. Don't mess with the mouse. Oh my goodness. That's going to be on t-shirts. Don't mess with the mouse. Okay, here we go. Next question is from Julia J. Will the debt ceiling pass the Senate? Will the Democrats concede to a dirty bill? Will the debt ceiling pass the Senate? Yes or no, Taro? Will the debt ceiling pass the Senate? Yep. Yes, it's going to pass the Senate. That doesn't mean Joe going to sign it into the law. What that does mean is that keep looking at Manchin and Sinema. Keep looking at Manchin and Sinema. So, yeah, they're going to pass it with all that nastiness in it. Again, I need y'all to remember these people who have been in the Senate and in Congress all these years, and we are still fighting the same things that our grandparents were marching on Washington for. They're not working for us. We need to clean house. We need to hold these people to the feet to the fire. So, yeah, they're going to pass a dirty bill. Next question. Do I see Kamala ever being president? Do I see Kamala ever being president? I don't know about myself. Let's ask Taro. Taro, do you ever see Kamala Harris becoming president? Will Kamala Harris ever be president of the United States? There we go. And first card that jumped out and flipped over was Justice. And yeah, there we go. All right. Okay. I ain't going to argue with Taro. Taro says yes. Taro says yes. Kamala Harris will be president. Take that however you want to take it. I ain't going to argue or question Taro. All right. And the last thing is Emmett Till's murderer has died. Emmett Till, the woman who accused 13-year-old Emmett Till of whistling at her and her husband and brother or brother-in-law decided to go after this child, beat him, cut his genitals off, destroy his body, drown him, put him in a river. She has died without facing one shred of justice. I ain't gonna wish nothing on nobody in the afterlife. But I kind of know how karma works. Good luck on the return trip. You got some lessons to learn, baby girl. And it's going to be as hard as you made it. All right. I'm going to stop being evil. All right. What are y'all talking about? Oh, y'all still talking about she's guilty. She's getting it now. Trust me. Yeah. Well, she's going to do a return trip. She's got to come right back. You can't carry that kind of karma into the afterlife. She's going to do a return trip. She's coming right back. And she's going to be born into a station of life with the knowledge of who she was. And she's going to be born into that. She's going to be born into, I ain't even going to say. She's got lessons to learn. It's going to be interesting for her. All right, y'all. Let's talk about this weather. Let's talk about this weather. We must be on, just be aware, please. Listen to your meteorologist wherever you are. We are also on earthquake watch here in North America, and it could be sizable, and it could be literally anywhere. Be prepared. Again, take your heavy stuff off the walls, put it on the floor, just so it don't hit nobody on the head, okay? Just do the easiest stuff first, and then listen to your meteorologist, okay? The second part is still with these wind issues, hurricanes, and I'm sorry, tornadoes. I keep getting the two of those mixed up. Tornadoes popping up out of nowhere, swarms of tornadoes. This is going to be something that we're going to have to be watching out for over the whole weekend. So if just, again, pay attention to your meteorologists. And for you guys who are having extreme weather, please protect your skin. Protect yourself. All right? I love you. Use your UV sunblock. Use it. It will protect you. All right. Mojo, rain in Connecticut until Thursday, which helps our with our neighbor problem. There you go. Hey, see? You can always wish for rain. All right. I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for being here. Again, if you like the content, give me a thumbs up. Drop your questions for Monday's show in the comment section below this video. Anything you would like to ask, guys, I'm here for it. I have openings for readings if you would like a reading. And guys, Mercury's still in retrograde. Get your sachets and your sprays. I still got the $50 reading special where you can get a 1 hour reading, a sachet, and a spray for $50. You ain't going to find a deal like that nowhere else. I'm giving you my magic to help make your life just a little bit easier. PsychicTanya9@gmail.com, y'all. Hit me up for whatever you need. I love you. I love you. I love you. Happy Friday. Y'all get outside and play. Let that inner child inside of you free. Let them go play. I love you. Happy Friday. Namaste. Bye-bye.